Okay, so let's summarize what we've talked about today. We've gone back and done some translations. So hopefully, if you were still shaky on translations, you know you've had a lot more practice with translation along a vector, especially even in the coordinate plane where you might not have noticed before the the correlation to the over and up movement of a vector and how that translates into each point moving over and up or to the side, up and down, and left and right along a vector. So we've done that, and we've seen that translating a figure along one vector and then translating its image along another vector is an example of a sequence of transformations. So we did this. We did them two. You could do more. Two's not the limit, so you could even do more than two. All right. So we saw a sequence of transformations. A sequence of translations we saw enjoys the same properties as a single translation. Specifically, the figure's lengths and degrees of angles are preserved because we're just moving around the plane, but we're not shrinking it or enlarging it in any way. We're not moving things around within the figure itself. So all of the lengths and measurements are preserved. If a figure undergoes two transformations, F and G, and is in the same place it was originally, then we can say that that figure has been mapped onto itself. And so we saw that with the example of the little teardrop example where the figure went from here to here and then back. And actually we should have labeled this D double prime, which is the same as the original figure because we went from A to B and then we went B to A and it took us right back. Okay. So, and the language we use for that, the language we use for that is that the figure has been mapped onto itself. Okay, you are now ready for your exit ticket and your problem set. Now, I did want to point out one thing on this exit ticket. It talks about naming a translation that would map a figure onto itself. Or no, that would map a figure onto another figure. They've given you some vectors here to use. So make use of these vectors right here as you do the exit ticket. Okay, good luck and have fun and happy Friday.